Okay, well, I'm a little sick, so excuse me if you can't understand me or I forget something. It's because my mind's not really all there. But I wanted to do a thing on racism, which we were studying in a history class that, during the Civil War, that the North wasn't all for freeing blacks and slaves and things like that. They didn't want slavery because it wasn't seen good economically. And some people believe that it was wrong in the Bible, but they didn't stop them from hating blacks. There's the North was just as racist as the South. The only difference was is they didn't have slaves. Um, and today, even so, politics, or not politics, even today, racism still exists no matter what. And even, okay, look, okay, I'm gonna start off with racism right now. Racism goes still between races if you're not. I'm not really sure about blacks or anything, but where I live, if you're a certain color, if you're sometimes you're made fun of if you're not dark enough, a Mexican, or if you don't speak Spanish or you're not into Mexican things, you're kind of discriminated against, you're made fun of. If you don't speak Spanish, I'm like, oh, do whatever, just make fun of you for just because you don't speak Spanish or if you look different. I'm constantly sometimes made fun of called Chino, which is basically just Asian, because Chino is actually just Chinese, because I have eyes that are slanted when I'm not even Asian. My tia and my uncle look Asian for some reason. My dad looks Mexican and Indian, and it's just weird. But that exists in between, even in races. Some white people are racist against blacks and Hispanics, and blacks and Hispanics are racist against white people, and it's just one big clusterfuck. And everybody's a little bit racist. If you see a person going down the street and you think they're gonna attack you, you're partially racist, no matter what. Even so, sometimes you're brought up with that stuff. Like you see TV or something like that, and yeah, it gets in your mind that these people are bad, but it's not true. I have friends of almost every race, though it's kind of hard to meet some of them because where we live, it's hard to find any like people from the Middle East or Asians and things like that. It's mostly just blacks, Mexicans, and whites. Well, my girlfriend is white, Italian, and part Mexican. I have a couple black friends. My grandma is black. My cousins are half black. Well, she's not my grandma. It's not my grandma. It's my mom's friend from work. She thought of as my mom as a daughter. So initially she became our second grandma or third grandma. Really lovely woman. She's very kind, very sweet, and I love her a lot. I have a few friends that are black, um, and white. Well, I got girlfriend's white. But I'm able, me myself, I don't mind making racial jokes because I'm not that sensitive about it. Like a lot of people are. The joke is actually funny, but you have no intention of hurting the person you're talking about. I think it's okay. And say like, if you can tell a joke in front of the person that makes fun of, it's okay. But if you don't have the balls to say it in front of the person that it makes fun of, you have no right to say the joke. I agree with that. I'm almost waking up. I have gay friends too, not just race, but things. But even so, even if all the races were to mix together, it would still be racism or some sort of conflict. It would be between sexual orientation or religion or how dark you are or how much more of this race you are than the other person. It's still gonna exist no matter what. So I think racism is completely pointless, and even people are stupid enough to mix up other races with other races. Like a lot of people, a lot of Indian people. That's my computer. Um, a lot of Indian people from India, not the other Indian, like cowboys and Indians, but people from India were mistaken for Middle Eastern and being during the 9/11 attacks and on, they were mistaken for being Muslim when they're Hindu. They're Asian, not Middle Eastern. It's completely different. People don't know the difference. It's fucking stupid. And I don't mind Middle Eastern people. I don't mind blacks. I don't mind white. I don't mind anybody. Because a lot of people, even though they say they're not racist, if they're not racist against one race, they're probably racist against another. And it's just whatever. I don't know. It just exists no matter what. I don't think it's going away. A lot of people don't like Obama because he's black and he's the president. A lot of people go batshit crazy because they are racist and they think that it should change that if the black man can get into the White House, all other races will stand up, will rise, and the white world will come to an end in America. And like they say, I guess in like the next 20 years or by 2050 or so, that whites will no longer be the majority of the population, which I kind of support since I'm constantly, well, not constantly, I rarely even see white people. Um, not racially, it's not being racially since I just don't see a lot of white people a lot. Um, it should be nice to see more blacks, more Mexicans, and we get that for a while. So I guess that'll be the end of my video.